Hi, my name's Ishmael and today we're going to be talking about the stamp duty holiday and how it has affected homelessness. Yes, it has affected homelessness. A study says that the homelessness or the risk of homelessness due to the stamp duty holiday has increased by 23%. So it's increased to 31,500 people at risk of becoming homeless due to the stamp duty holiday. Now, it sounds strange because we're very near the end of the stamp duty holiday, but apparently it has affected the market so badly that this month they've announced that it's still got a 29% increase on last year of how many people are likely to become homeless because of the stamp duty holiday. Now, there's not only been a 29% increase in the overall number, but the biggest increase has been from landlords wanting to sell and or re-let their properties because the letting prices have gone up, the rent income has gone up and they want to re-let it at the higher income, or they want to sell their properties and cash in on a stamp duty holiday. Either way, it's from landlords, and this increase has gone from 2,280 people affected to 4,090 people which are likely to be affected by landlords looking to re-let or sell their properties. Now, how is that even possible that they do that? Well, that's why they brought in the 6-month ban or the 6-week extension to the ban in January. So the ban for evictions for 6 months notice has been extended, and the reason they extended it is because they realised that it's affecting people and the landlords are trying to kick people out quickly with 1-2 months notice and then re-let the properties for a higher rental yield before the stamp duty holiday changes, the market changes and they expect it to correct. Now, I can't see that the rental income is going to drop, but there's some people who are scared about it dropping, so they just want to lock in at a higher rental price with new tenants. Now, that's unrealistic, it's ridiculous and it's not fair. However, because of this, what some landlords are doing is they're going to illegal measures to kick people out. There's been a report that one lady who was in a property in Bristol was sent a message from their landlord saying, I want you, this was back in November, and they said, I want you out by February and all your housemates out by February because I want to sell the house and take advantage of the stamp duty holiday. They might be looking at just selling and not buying another one. I'm not sure what they're trying to take advantage of on stamp duty holiday, but they're not legally allowed to kick the tenant out in that time period, but they wanted the tenant to officially or unofficially agree that they'll leave the property by February so that they can sell the property and it can all be done. Now, landlords are therefore putting pressure on tenants to get them out, to get new rental yields, to get their properties sold, which is really pushing homelessness up because a lot of these people, they don't know their rights. They don't know that they can't be kicked out. They don't know why they can or can't be kicked out. They don't know the extension, what it falls under, why they can. They might not have even listened to the news and know about the property extension, that you need a 6-month eviction notice period. I don't know, but what I do know is that the landlords are putting pressure on tenants and finding any means and any excuse to get the tenants out as quickly as possible. A lot of people think that they can be kicked out if the landlord's selling. That would normally be the case, but not in the current market. It's a little bit unfair for landlords because they're stuck in a trap, but it does stop homelessness because there's not enough rental properties coming on the market. At the moment, the rental demand is way higher than the amount of rental properties on the market. And that is unfortunately due to a lot of families splitting up and therefore needing 2 properties for the family and not just 1. And also due to people leaving HMOs and going into houses, flats or anything else, so they're away from other people due to the COVID situation. They want to stay isolated from a group of people. I mean, a lot of people don't want to sit in a flat with 5, 6, even 10, 15 other housemates when they're scared of COVID. Some of them might be at high risk, they might have health issues or various other things, underlying problems. that means that they really are at high risk and they can't afford to be in a house where people are not taking it seriously. But some people might just be worried about the catching a virus and that they're going to have a worse effect than the average person of their age and health. Now, it doesn't really matter why people don't want to be in HMOs, but that's another reason why people are going to houses, people are upsizing, and therefore it's pushing the rents up. This is what the landlords are trying to capitalise on, and so we need to be aware that we need to keep the housing stock stable and stop trying to kick tenants out. Don't kick a tenant out because they're not paying the up to market rates. Either increase their rates if they can afford it, which you should speak to them first to see if they can afford the increase, and only increase it at the amount that you are allowed to increase it. The normal percentage. Don't try and increase it to the market rate, just increase it slowly over the next few years. That's absolutely fine. Don't be a horrible landlord and treat your tenants badly, because it will backfire. Even if it's not that tenant that causes a problem, in the future, if you're a bad landlord, you will eventually get bad tenants and you will attract bad energy towards you. You'll get bad tenants, you'll get a lot of bad karma or other issues, and that will cause your properties to be damaged and you to be stressed out about being a landlord. Don't do that. Treat your tenants well, treat them like friends, treat them like family, look after them, and they'll look after your property. That's the #1 key to being a landlord. Look after your tenants well. Treat them as if they are your family, treat the property as if it's your property that you're living in, and you'll have good tenants and a good healthy relationship with them for a long period of time, meaning that your maintenance bill will be low and your profits will be higher. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, whack that bell notification icon to get notified of videos coming out each and every week.